There's a new sheriff in town. And it's me. I'm taking over the Dolphins, whether you like it or not. Brian Flores can still be the head coach. It's my team now. We're taking over. The Miami Dolphins belongs to me, and I make all the decisions. So get used to it. We are going to be doing a Madden franchise, the Miami Dolphins, starting with the first season, an in-depth, realistic career mode, franchise mode, and we're going to win as many Super Bowls as we can. Gameplay, trades, important decisions, TUA Tagovailoa. There has never been a more perfect time for the Miami Dolphins to become the next dynasty in the National Football League. I am prepped and ready. The question is, are you? We're going to start in the preseason, beginning of the year. We're going to have some important decisions to make. We need to look at the roster. We need to look at the team. We need to see where we need to improve. And we are going to build the greatest Miami Dolphins franchise you've ever seen. So hit the sub button. Let's do this together. So the Miami Dolphins did an immense amount of work in the offseason to improve the roster that we had last year. Brian Flores, the best head coach, new on the scene, took this Dolphins team 5-11 in the stretch. We went 0-7 last season, and he turned it around with guys who were practice squad players, guys off people's benches, guys that nobody else wanted, discarded, left for dead. And the Dolphins bring them in, and we win 5 games down the stretch. And this season, we have Kyle Van Noy, we have Byron Jones, we have Matt Breida, we have some actual talent. And of course, we have the Hawaiian Jesus himself, Tua Tagovailoa. That's Tagovailoa. Okay? So first things first, the roster and where we need to improve. Now, this is what we're all here for. I will not be starting Ryan Fitzpatrick because this is a video game. Okay? In real life, I would say yes, we should probably sit Tua for quite some time. On the game, I'm going to do whatever I want. If I trade some players, if I trade your favorite player, if I trade a backup guy that you kind of really have a personal connection with, I do apologize, but it's a video game and sometimes you have to make tough decisions. So, several things that we need to look at. One, the O-line really needs to improve. Austin Jackson, a first round pick with a 64 overall. Really? That's kind of harsh, I feel. Robert Hunt is a 67. Why is he better? Interesting. Devontae Parker at an 84. That's absolutely fantastic. I'm happy with that. Albert Wilson at 76. Preston Williams is going to need to play. I'm not sure about the future of Albert Wilson. We're going to need to have a little think about that. On defense, we have new additions. Shaq Lawson, Kyle Van Noy, Elandon Roberts, Grugier Hill, Emmanuel Ogba, Byron Jones. Just new toys everywhere. Look at Byron Jones, 88 overall. He's an elite corner. He's going to be absolutely fantastic for us. Kyle Van Noy, 86 overall. Okay, he might be a little bit older, but he's got that experience that this linebacker group needs. Now, issues that we need to address. Safety. Corner, absolutely fine. D-line, absolutely fine. Very happy with it. Safety is something that we need to address. So that is my priority. Safety is my priority. Running backs, we have Matt Breida and Jordan Howard. So Matt Breida is going to be my number one. Jordan Howard's going to be like a third down running back. Everything else, I think we're good. Receivers, potentially we could do with another one. But what we're going to do is we're going to have Devontae Parker as our 1, Preston Williams on the other side as our 2 because he's young and he can develop. Albert Wilson we're going to drop down. We'll probably play Jakeem Grant in the slot. And that means that Albert Wilson may potentially be up for trade. So we're going to see how that progresses. Now, the offensive line is not great. We could probably still do with another tackle, so I might look to address that as well. Mike Gesicki, I'm happy with. Depth at tight end is not fantastic. I do run some sets where we have multiple tight ends. So again, might be something we need to look at. I'm going to have a dig around and see what trades we can come up with, and I will keep you posted. But let's progress to week 1 so that we're at least in game week. And then we can start making all these decisions and seeing what we need to do. Okay, we're in week 1. Now, obviously, we know that in real life, in 2020, the Dolphins are heading to New England in week 1, which is exactly what we will be doing. But I feel like I want to try and strengthen the team first. So I've got a few ideas. We're going to look into some stuff and I will post you on what is going on. Okay, so we have our first trade now. As a Florida Gator fan, people who know me will not be surprised by this, but I believe that Chauncey Gardner-Johnson is one of the best up-and-coming safeties in the league. And apparently, so does Madden, because they've rated him as an 80 overall. So we have made a trade with the Saints, which means that we are sending Albert Wilson, Adrian Colbert, and a 4th-round pick in 2021 to the New Orleans Saints. And we are getting an absolute stud, 80 overall, strong safety who is just 22, maybe 23 years old. He's very, very young. So that is a fantastic trade. And what we're going to do with the free safety position is play Brandon Jones, the 3rd-round rookie. And between the two of them, we have quite the young partnership. So look at that. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, 22 years old, 80 overall, star development. Look at that. He's going to be absolutely fantastic for us, and I promise you that he's going to become an elite safety in the NFL. So what better team to do that for than the Miami Dolphins? Look how good he looks in that Dolphins aqua. Absolutely fantastic. Very, very happy with that. So we immediately improved that position. Brandon Jones is going to develop at free safety. I'm probably going to look to move Bobby McCain. So yeah, so we have Byron Jones, Xavier Howard, Noah Igbinoghene, and Nick Needham. I think we're okay at the corner spot. We don't really need to move Bobby McCain back to corner. That doesn't really make sense. So if we can get something for him in a trade, I am going to look to do that. Oh, okay, we're wheeling and dealing out here. Now, the only team in the whole league that was interested in Bobby McCain and his $6 million cap hit was the Jacksonville Jags. And I looked through their team and thought, okay, what do we need? And a right tackle who is young, who just also happens to be a Gator. I promise I'm not doing this on purpose. But Jawan Taylor, who was the 2nd-round pick for the Jags last year, 71 overall. He's got normal development. He's not anything, too crazy in the game right now, but he's a lot better than Jesse Davis that we currently have. And a 4th-round pick, and we threw in Kalen Ballage to sweeten the deal. Kalen Ballage is not going to get any reps. We have Breida, we have Jordan Howard, we have Myles Gaskin. There is just no need for Kalen Ballage on the roster. So again, happy with that. We're making improvements. We're making moves. Hey, I'm good at this. I'm good at this GM stuff. So we're going to do our preseason training, and then we're going to hop in and play the Patriots. We need to have a good week of training. We need to be prepared for this. It's a big game. It's an AFC East matchup in week 1. We need to be prepared. Now, in terms of focus players that we want to develop, obviously, TUA is one of them. And in terms of other options, I am going to go with Preston Williams, because I totally believe that he can be a superstar on this game. And Noah Igbinoghene is a good shout. Now, that is a good option. We could go with him. But also, I'm going to go with Mike Gesicki, because as our number 1 tight end, I would like him to be an absolute go-to option on offense. So we're going to go with him. We're going to hope to develop him even further. And we are going to jump into this training now. Had ourselves a fantastic training session. Christian Wilkins was on fire. Both the offense and the defense doing really well. Just the training session that we need going into this game. Now, we have got a few upgrades that we can make. So a few and it's TUA. And it's TUA. Of course it is. Of course it is. Now let's click onto it just to see how beautiful he looks. Look at him. Look at that man in the Dolphins uniform. Now we're going to upgrade him as a field general, because that's obviously what he's good at. And I cannot appreciate enough just how good that man looks in a Dolphins uniform. hype is real for this one. It's the opening game of the season. Let's do it, Miami. We've got the classic throwbacks. We had to go with the classic throwbacks in week 1 in New England. Cam Newton starting for the Patriots. Let's do it. 3rd and 2. If we can get a 3 and out to start the game, I'll be absolutely thrilled. We cannot. We're holding them. We're holding them. We're not doing too bad right now. Oh, get round there. Let's go, Jerome Baker. Let's send some pressure. Jerome Baker covering the distance. Sending pressure. We're sending a blitz. They hit us with the screen in true New England fashion. And Xavier Howard comes up and makes the tackle. And that is going to be a turnover. And then we are going to see TUA for the very first time taking his very first snaps in a Miami Dolphins uniform. And what better place to do it than in Foxborough Stadium against the New England Patriots? Am I right? What better way to do it? Now, we've got a whole host of new running backs in the team this year. We need to utilize those and take some of the pressure off of TUA. So let's start getting the run game going. That's a great first run. Excellent stuff from Matt Breida. Now, Matt Breida's got serious speed that we are going to need to utilize. So let's make sure that we are making the most of that as well this season. DBs are playing slightly off. Going to switch this to slants. Okay, it's a chess match. And we're stopped short of the first down. Okay, that's painful. And this is what we need to look out for. Cam being Cam, looks back to full health. He looks like he's back at full strength, just absolutely taking off on us for our first down. And that is something that we are going to need to pay close attention to. Okay, that's on me. First quarter's absolutely flown past. And we're moving into Q2. Looks like a run play coming up here. It's not. There we go. There we go. Cam went to take off and Christian Wilkins says, no, 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 no. Not today, sir. Christian Wilkins looks like he's on form, continuing that fine training form in the game. Jerome Baker making a nice tackle there. 3rd and 12. They are, however, on the 36-yard line, so we need a stop here. Screen. It is a screen. Hold him from the first. Good stuff, good stuff. We might give up a field goal there, but we stopped him on 3rd down. I'm happy with that. Shaq Lawson making an open field tackle. Did he miss it? He dings it off the post. Now we are back on offense and we need to get a better drive put together this time because the defense is pulling things off for us. Here we go. That's the Matt Breida we need to see. 11 yards on a first down. We don't want to see new signings giving up holding penalties. Let's hope that that is just a fluke because we can't be slowing down this train on offense. Great blocking. Fantastic blocking on the outside. Oof. So let's start implementing the play action into it now. I mean, we need to get Devontae Parker involved. He's not had a reception yet in this game. He's not open. And we throw a pick. Jason McCourty read the route perfectly and was underneath it by the time I threw it. And TUA throws his first interception in the NFL. So run play. Good, 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 good. Like that. McMillan's come up and done that twice now in this game. Oh, wow. James White getting jiggy. Change of direction on the running backs and stuff this year is very different. Feels very different. 2-minute warning. Oh, I nearly had that. Nearly came underneath that screen. Cam's taking off. Oh, no. Cam being Cam again. He's not going to fumble those either. That's twice now he's caught us out on the run. Here he goes. Okay, we contained that one. If we can hold here to a field goal, I'll be happy. And Julian Edelman beats me on what was it, a slant? Looked like a slant. And who was he on? Who was his man? That's devastating. Right before the half. Cam throws a beautiful ball. Xavier Howard should have had it. Just Edelman just beats him to it. Okay, 7-0. 42 seconds left in the half. TUA trying to prepare his boys. See if we can get down the field and grab some points. That's open. Oh my God, they came underneath that so fast. Matt Breeder, slightly high pass, but we'll take it. Timeout. Slightly overthrown under pressure. The pressure came through fast. We're a little shaken up in New England. We need to sort that out. Things are getting dangerous. Let's hope they don't capitalize on that with 20 seconds left in the game. Okay, our elite corners need to be doing better on these routes. They're getting beaten in one-on-ones at the moment. That's a good route. Good hit. Good hit, Brandon Jones. And they don't have any timeouts. So that's going to be it for the half. This is a good way to do it. Matt Breeder, beat the last man. Juke move. I like it. I like it. 6 rushes for 65 yards for Matt Breeder, and he is looking like a weapon already. Where is that going? Where is that going? Under pressure, inaccurate. The pressure's getting to him. The defensive line in his face is obviously causing issues. Oh, it was deflected. The pass was deflected. As he threw it, it came off like the defensive lineman's shoulder or something. Christian Wilkins is balling. He was balling in training and he's balling in the game. And at least we could take that away from this performance so far, because he is playing very, very, very well. We get hurdled. We're struggling in this game. We are struggling. We thought we were prepared for this. Maybe we're not. We are struggling. Good routes. Oh, James White. Xavier Howard misses a tackle. Howard's not having a good game. Seen that route combination a million times. Cam Newton is 12 of 12. 12 of 12. He is throwing strikes left, right, and center. And that is not good news for us. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson gets beaten off the ball by Mohamed Sanu. Straight through the gap. It's certainly not the start that we were looking for. We need to get it going. There we go. There we go. Good stuff. Good stuff. Devontae Parker with a 20-yard gain. TUA with a pass that is going to definitely help his confidence. And that's the combination that we need to use this season. We'll allow it. Get it off quick. I like it. Okay, Preston Williams didn't quite get there for the block. But this is fine. Great throw. That's what we want to see. This is miles better. This has been a good drive. I'm looking for Mike Gesicki here. This could be a touchdown. He goes up and gets it, and then we're on the 1-yard line. Let's go. We're in. Let's go. First touchdown of the season is a handoff to Matt Breeder, and we're back in the game. It's 14-7. It's 14-7. We're only down a touchdown. That's a great kick. He has to bring that out. He is bringing it out. Good start. Okay. So they've got a long field. Terrible start. James White is just finding those gaps. He's just like slipping and sliding through tiny little gaps in the offensive line, and yeah, it's killing us. Ah, Cam again. Fumble. He fumbled. And the offensive line pick it up. And that's a tough break. That's a tough break. If we finally get the man to fumble, and it's instantly recovered by the offensive line, lightning speed reactions. Not sure how I feel about that. He sold me on it. I saw it coming as well, and he still sold me on it. First and goal again. Very disappointing. Very disappointing. And again, straight up the middle. Straight up the middle. It looked like he was going outside, and he pushes it straight back up the middle. And this one's quickly slipping away from us. Could be a rough start to the season. Just the Patriots had absolutely no problems getting up the field against us on that drive. Just no issues whatsoever. And that is something that we are most definitely going to need to improve on. Nice. Good pass to Preston Williams. Jesus. I'm wondering if we can beat them with any kind of pump and go here. Nope. And the pressure again. And we are under some pressure. That's a good pass. And he dropped it. To be fair, the pass was high. The pass was high, but Preston Williams should be coming down with it. And that's a shame. It's a shame that the drive ends that way. And in a season where the Dolphins were thinking they could really challenge the Patriots, we've not done that today. And that's frustrating. There is work to do. And one more handoff just to add insult to injury. And that's going to do it. It's been a rough one. That was a rough one. We just couldn't really get it going on offense. TUA was under a lot of pressure the whole game. The offensive line was causing us issues there. The throws were not fantastic. We didn't get everything that we wanted to going on the offense at all. Some highlights: Christian Wilkins played really well. McMillan played well. Devontae Parker had some good catches. The Preston Williams drop was not good. 100 passing yards, 76 rushing yards. Matt Breida was very, very good. Very good. But we come away with the loss. We're 0-1 on the season. The Patriots are celebrating around us. Not what we wanted to happen in episode 1, but it's going to be a long season. So stick around. If you're new to the channel, please do subscribe. If you enjoy the video, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. All of our socials are in the link below. You can find us on Twitch on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays at 8 PM UK time. We're building a community. We're beginning to grow, and we are looking for new members of our audience. So that could be you. We're also posting a No Money Spent series on Ultimate Team at the moment. So if you're into that kind of thing, go check that out on the channel too. And I will see you in the next video. Peace out, boys.